Bible practicing, Bible sharing, and Bible knowledge makes a strong church, creates a strong family. Amen. Turn to the person next to you. Go to somebody, take them by the hand. Amen. On last year, Pastor Johnny Wright preached about a planted church. Amen. Look them in the eyes. I know it's the afternoon, but look them in the eyes. Repeat after me. Loose birds in the church. Thought about birds in a cage and compared them with mankind in a house full of deceit. Y'all gonna pray with me? Just as God's church is a house of prayer and not a den of thieves, yet there are many kinds of birds that have been let loose in the church. Can I get a witness? Well, a bird is an animal with feathers. And I heard somebody say birds of a feather always flock together. And an early bird always catches the worm. Is that right? Birds live in all parts of the world. Some make their homes in cold places. Some make their homes in hot places. Some live in valleys. Some live on the mountain. And then some live near water. Is that right? Some birds have feathers and can fly. And some birds have feathers but cannot fly. And a bird will either do two things. Either they will fly south for the winter or return home for the summer. Is that right? Well, let's look at the various types of birds as I tie it in with the church's anniversary and compare each of them to mankind. Well, the first group of birds are the buzzards and vultures. These kinds of birds are birds of prey that eat off of other dead animals. You see these kinds of birds whenever there is a dead animal somewhere in the fields, and you see a bunch of buzzards and vultures just hovering over the dead carcass. Is that right? Well, you remember the story in the Bible of the graveyard dweller who always hung around dead people. Always hung around the graveyard. He was possessed with legions of demons that had him running around, acting out of control, out of his mind, with his clothes off. And he was just like the buzzards and vultures until one day he met a man named Jesus who clothed him and restored him back in his right mind. Is that right? And even some of our churches, Pastor Wright, you see these types of people who show up only for funerals. They are just like the buzzards and vultures who show up only when somebody dies. And they come to church in a crowd and hover over the dead body of a loved one. After the funeral, you don't even see them anymore until another funeral. Is that right? Then the second group of birds are the eagles. This kind of bird is a regal bird. And by regal, I mean kingly or royal. For the eagle is the king of all birds. Yeah, the eagle is strong, for it can see a lamb gazing in the field. And it could just swoop down and grab the lamb in the strength of its claws and fly back up to the mountain. Just that strong. Many times the eagle is compared to God. For God is the king. Not just the king, but the king of kings. And God is strong. Is that right? So somebody called him a leaning post in times of trouble that people can lean on and be secure. Is that right? That's why you say the song, I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. Safe from all harm. Can I get a witness? Well, Christians should be strong. They should be strong in the service of God. For the Bible said, be not weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Is that right? Then, church, the next bird is a falcon. The falcon is a hawk-like bird that is trained to hunt other animals. Falcons attack prey as large as themselves, and even larger, and they will kill many animals. There are definitely some falcons in some of God's churches. Can I get a witness? Always going around hunting for something to attack. Can I get a witness? They will attack the preachers. Is that right? They will attack the deacons and the other ministries. They will attack the choirs. They will attack the members and even attack the visitors. Is that right? Never happy. Never satisfied. Always criticizing and complaining. Always trying to kill a program. Is that right? If that doesn't sound good, and if they don't think it is good, they will try to kill it. So these are the falcons. Yeah, then next we have the owl. This is a wise bird. The owl usually lives alone and hunts for food at night. It has been called the night watchman. Yeah, owls can fly unseen and unheard and swoop down on its prey in the shadow of the night. And owls can see extremely well at night. Is that right? And whenever danger is approaching nearby, an owl can warn you before it gets too close by making a whoo sound, as if to be saying, who is out there? Can I get a witness? Well, Solomon in the Bible was wise. For God gave him wisdom when he desired to be wise. But he let his love of too many women overtake his love for God. And as a result, God let him be punished to lose his kingdom. Is that right? Well, Christians should be wise. Wise in the ways of the Lord. Wise in the trickery ways of the world and the devil. Wise is not to be tricked by Satan. Can I get a witness? Wise in knowing the difference between right and wrong, good and evil, hate and love, night and day. Can I get a witness? Then there are some folk in the church who try to have too much wisdom.